Afghans, rustic, raw, and creators of thick bread that combines with Changezi chicken to give you the day's recommended protein and carb intake in a single meal. Well, at least that's what comes to my mind thanks to the exposure I've had to their growing culinary presence in the capital. I also take a walk sometimes to the Visual Arts Gallery where smiling by Alka Pande gives reassurance that the gallery is in good hands. What then do I wonder over a post-Afghani meal Suleimani chai could Mojarto be doing online that connects to these experiences? Well, the head of art should know once I find him in the midst of an old Jat village that is now quite the gallery hub in Delhi. There he is. Rahul, I thought you'd be in the art district.
This is the art district.
Oh yes, but there's also like a nice little cute village shop. It's so interesting to see the art district, the old Lado Sarai coexist.
You know, even art lovers feel hungry.
Talking about food, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. So there's this little thing I wanted to, I was trying to understand a bit about, an Afghani, Bangladeshi, Indian connection to art. Now, I just crossed by these lovely Afghani restaurants that I love to sort of sit and eat in, but that is very artistic to me too.
Think beyond food, for heaven's sake, Charles.
Please.
Mariam Ghani
is
an Afghani artist.
Right.
And there's a Bangladeshi artist and there is an Indian artist. The three of them are having a show at Exhibit 320,
right.
A partner gallery with Mojarto. And the curation is on Mojarto.
Right.
And I wanted to talk a little bit about that.
So you're saying this is slightly deeper than food, right?
Let's talk about unfolding a scene.
Okay.
That's the curation with Exhibit 320.
Right.
Here, each of the artists is using the body as a site as well as a symbol. And this dialogue is sort of what they're using to demonstrate that conflict. So, for example, the Afghani artist that we were talking about, Mariam Ghani, she has some amazing photographs where if you sort of look deeper, you see within the landscape how the human body is sort of merged in part of that landscape, and more often than not, it's a woman sort of performing that. So again, Riaz Komu, the Indian artist, again a very celebrated artist, again is using the very concept again in a context which is very different.
Great communication to sort of communicate, I think, what goes on in conflict through art and
Absolutely. I think, as sort of they say, an artwork will communicate 1,000 words in just one go. And what's also interesting is an artwork that it doesn't really have a language.
Well, there was also somebody I met earlier, I passed by who's also not only got a language, she's got a doctorate as well, Dr. Alka Pande. And apparently she's on Mojarto as well.
It's called Alka's Choice. Now, Dr. Alka Pande, as you rightly said, is a scholar, is a writer, is a cultural theorist, is a teacher, is a critic, of course, and she has created and she heads up the curation of the Visual Arts Gallery at the Habitat Centre, Delhi. She believes are individuals who are representing the traditions as well as the movement towards modernity. She says the variation in the country is so huge that it's very difficult, for us to typecast people into one or the other. And the other thing she's very consciously done is not to sort of pick a celebrity artist, someone who's sort of already in the forefront. So she's really bringing forward a group of artists that sort of need to be seen. But again, all of this is Alka's Choice.
Wonderful, and that's exactly what we see on Mojarto every week, where there are people coming together from various backgrounds, various artwork. It's the parking space of art, I think, like never before. And what I really also love is the fact that Mojarto's going out to places, getting in deep inside the layers, as we are right now, and figuring out how much art actually is in our faces, and it coexists with everyone, pretty much every day.
And that is exactly what the purpose of art is, isn't
100%.
it?
Keep watching us. We'll keep getting deeper and deeper, many more lanes to discover, many more by lanes to go through, all from the world of Mojarto.